Hey everyone, I'm back. I paused the phone and I lost my place. So I'm going to have to figure out how to put this together. What I was saying was that I had decoupaged this glass vase and was very impressed with the outcome of it, or the glass to the wall sconce. And I have other wrought iron or metal pieces that I had thrifted last summer that I intend on painting, de-stressing, or just bringing up to date the style or color, and possibly either adding the decoupage details too. Now, here are some of the things that I've done. Let's see if you can get a good picture of it. Of course, these are Dollar Tree napkins. I really love them. They come in so many styles and colors. I purchased the bling, silver bling here from either Dollar Tree or Wish. My colored stones here, red or blue, I've gotten from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or Michael's. And then these red and silver or red and blue flower bling I purchased from Wish. And I believe they were on the promotional. You could get the item free, just pay shipping and handling, which was pretty nifty. Here's another one that I've done out of napkins. And these are just old containers that people have used for, you know, general purposes that I've requested they save for me and that I could do things with them. And I really, really love it. I've done so many that I've actually just gone and given them to family members. And this is what you just start out with. A plain, clean bottle and go from there. Let your imagination run wild. Also, I have probably about 35 or 40 napkin sets or packages that I have thrifted or hauled or purchased from the Dollar Tree. While I was in Walmart last Wednesday purchasing the first items I showed you in my first video, I came across these napkins. OMG. Seriously, I am so in love with them. I've not seen patterns like this at Dollar Tree. I've gone to Dollar General. I've gone to Family Dollar. I've gone to Home Store, Home Goods, anywhere I can find a paper napkin on clearance. I'll haul it in a minute because I know I can use it for something. And what I've done is I've taken the majority of bottles and things that I've made and I've placed them in storage because they were starting to accumulate. And like I said, I've given quite a few vases and things away to people, which I don't mind because I was just starting out. And, you know, to me, I didn't think the artistic part of it was that good, but my goodness, these things turn out fabulous. But I just wanted to show you these paper napkins because they are actually by the lady who is the pioneering woman. She is a cook. She has her own cooking show, I believe, on HGTV and might appear sometimes on PBS. She has an entire line of cookware, dishes, dish towels, rugs, teapots, silverware, soap bottle dispensers, whatever you can imagine, cookware, etc., at Walmart, online. And there's another source that I can't recall off the top of my head that she sells her line through. So I opened up this package this morning because I was so excited to open this napkin up and tear it apart, cut it apart, and show everybody, because I know there are a lot of people out here that collect napkins. Before I go any further, I was looking at the package and I kept looking and looking, and I don't know if you can see it, but there was actually wording in there. And before I opened it, I was like, well, I hope these aren't defective or, how do you say, not so superior quality products that Walmart would sell this. I couldn't quite make out what was going on inside. But anyway, my curiosity, excuse me please, my curiosity piqued. I went ahead and opened the package, and guess what was inside? I am just really happy. There is on each napkin a recipe, and because everything is reversed on camera, it is a recipe for fresh corn casserole, and it only calls for 5 ingredients. It's easy to make, and I just think this is awesome. So I'm gonna save this and probably frame it or something and give it to somebody after I design a decoupage item behind this. So that's going to be really neat. I haven't opened this package, but it also says it contains a special recipe on the inside. So let's take a look. And I really liked it because of the blue checkered tablecloth pattern. And let's see here. I don't have any scissors here. I don't want to move. I don't have any fingernails either. How about that? Oh, goodness gracious. Should have been prepared. Alright, so let's take a look and see what's on this. Now, they come in 4 different, well, actually, no, 2 different patterns. But you can get either napkin in either side. You can get the, oh, does it have a dimension? No, it doesn't. Huh. Well, you can get this large napkin, or you can get the one that's folded into the rectangle. The large square one or the folded one. And they come either way with the same styles and colors. And oh my gosh, this is fabulous. It has a recipe with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 ingredients, and it's Patsy's Blackberry Cobbler. Now this is really intriguing. I think this is fantastic. Now I'll be able to use actually 2/3 of the napkin, which is really neat too, because I can get quite a bit of coverage with this. This is incredible. I'm going to measure these 2 together real quick, just out of curiosity. Open them up and see. Well, there's only about a 1.5 to 2 inch difference in size because of the way that it's folded. But I mean, I just think this is fabulous. Now, the reason I did this is because I've been going to Dollar Trees in my area now for practically the last 6 months, because I've collected all I could through Easter, hoping that they would, bring in some new material, and I haven't been able to find anything at the Dollar Trees. Everyone's on the plates, and so I'm following that trend too. We have, I believe, in my area now 16 Dollar Trees, and they're usually stocked by demographics. I can go to just about any one of them and never exactly find the same thing. Some Dollar Tree stores are ahead in what merchandise they're selling. Some of them are behind. as what they still have. No, it's okay. So, that's one of the things I believe why people are having such a rough time finding the lemon plates and the cherry plates and so on. And I've kind of followed the trend watching Joan K. Brody on her YouTube channel and her collection of dishes and everything. And we had the brightly flowered floral pattern plates in our stores before we got the paisley sets. And where she lives in Texas, it was just the opposite. I believe she got the paisleys first and then the brightly colored florals, which, is just one of those things that happens. Like I said, I worked in retail for many, many years, and they're supplied, supply and demand. You'll find some stores will be overloaded with certain items, where some stores only receive a small amount. They don't come in the same time seasonally. They'll lag behind one another, for some reason. I guess it's just the way that it works. And I also know that a lot of designs, even in fashion and clothing, these things are in the works or in process for probably about 5 years before they actually make it to the table or to the store, or even to where you can get your first glimpse at it. And so I just kind of follow the trends that way. I've worked at a company that sold upscale cookware, and I purchased a lot of merchandise from them, so I kind of know what or how the ads or the catalog layouts would go. And working in the merchandising department, I was able to see what the company was planning for a holiday 2 years from now. They'll come up with an idea, a style, or a trend, but those things just don't pop out there. You have to have your layouts, your designers, your people who are going to manufacture them, where they're going to be manufactured. Maybe one location can't, process the whole design at one time, so they may pick one or two other facilities to process the merchandise that we're all waiting for. I am extremely waiting for the lemon plates. If the lemon plates came out in orange plates, I'd want them. If there's grape plates, I'd want those too. I've collected plates over the years of just about any animal print or design that you can imagine, because I was really into that at one time. Everything I wore, slept in, my bathrooms, my living rooms, my dining room was all animal print. And I have to tell you a little joke. When my son, my only child, he's the youngest, was very young. He's 35 now. He was going to move into his first apartment, and I had some extra things around my house that I wasn't using. Really nice area rugs that I had purchased from a store called Gordman's. I mean, I've been hauling things probably my entire life. But I had a lot of extra things, and I'd asked him, well, since you're getting your first apartment, would it be okay if I could decorate it for you? And my son turned to me and he said, no, Mom, I don't want a bunch of dead animals in my place. No thanks. So, I kind of laughed at it. And he's just like, I don't understand why you have to have so many wild animals all over the place. It's because I love anything animal. I don't necessarily have to have a living one around me. I'm okay with that. But I just like the idea of faux animal fur, skin, rugs, anything being so versatile. It it works in any scheme, in any room, in any area. And I just have to say this real quickly because this video is getting kind of long. I had even found an animal print blanket once. I believe it was cheetah print. And I loved it so much. I actually used it for a wall cover, and people thought I actually had my wall painted that way. It looked so real, three-dimensional and everything. It wasn't shiny as if it was wallpaper or something like that, because it was actually cotton and a wool blend, and it just worked in the room. And so I've kind of gotten away from that. I'm trying, different things. That's why I'm doing the decoupage, and I have so many other ideas. There will be some other videos that I'll be shooting in the future with some other projects that I have on hand. I do the crafting with the flowers, the mirrors. My biggest thing is I love lamps. Not necessarily lamps, but anything that I can put lights in. Last year for Christmas, I did Christmas stockings that lit up. I found a big rattan, I guess, lamp cover. Well, if it wasn't a lamp cover, I made it into one. And I covered it in floral, and then I added lights. I love it. I've taken a one of those metal hangers, plant hangers that you find at the Dollar Tree. I went to the Home Goods and bought 6 dozen, well, they weren't in dozens, but 6 bunches of red roses. Used styrofoam, put it in the middle, and added lights to that so that I could have, mood lighting in the evening in the bedroom or the dining room in this humongous red rose floral design. And I'll probably do one of those again. I've taken painted pictures that you would purchase anywhere. I have a couple of them. I'll have to get them out of storage. And I've added lights to those. I just love white lights in anything, anywhere. So I know the options are infamous, and I'm really looking forward to using my skills and learning from people that do this every day just for entertainment, sport, or even if it's their full-time job. I really enjoy it. I'd like to thank everybody for watching my video. Hit that like button. Please subscribe and support me. Again, I'd like to thank all my YouTube family out there. We're growing in leaps and bounds. I'm over my shyness now, so I think I can do this without really having a nervous breakdown. At the end of the day, I just need to learn a few more things about how to add things in the description box. I'll be reaching out to some of you out there that can show me some of the important steps on making these videos. So hang in there with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And have a blessed day.